Why does everybody hate Snow the Salt Queen? Hey guys, it's Isabella here and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be going over a presentation with you guys about everything that Snow the Salt Queen has done and all the backlash they've received. And this is Snow. Before we start this video, please do not send any hate to any of the individuals mentioned in this video. This is purely for educational purposes so that you may build your own idea about Snow as an individual. If I find out that any of y'all are being disrespectful, I'll be very disappointed. And honestly, yeah, just don't be rude. And then there's also a trigger warning. This video does have some mentions of some sensitive topics that are on the computer screen right now. I'm not going to say them, but you can read them. Who is Snow the Salt Queen? According to Famous Birthday, Snow is a sensation on the video creation app whose cosplay content has earned them more than 1.4 million fans. They are 22 years old and a Virgo. Snow started TikTok in the summer of 2016 and now has 1.5 million followers and goes by the name Yandere Freak. So when they started, they were Snow the Salt Queen, now they're Yandere Freak. They have around 700 followers on Twitter and 15.6 subscribers on YouTube. TikTok Live. Before I continue, Snow did recently do a TikTok Live where they talked about some of the situations I'll be bringing up, so I will be including video clips of that after I talk about them. First up, we have Lewding Minors. What is lewding? Because I'm sure that's a question you have first. The term lewd refers to an act that is indecent or sexual in nature. And people don't like it because it is uncomfortable or problematic to sexualize minors. Fictional characters or not, it is argued that it can be contributing to the normalization of pedophilia. Where does it come up? Lots of content creators make content for 18+ websites such as OnlyFans or Patreon, and on these sites sometimes they would cosplay as characters who are minors. Snow was also a creator who did this. I will not be including any pictures of this because it's an uncomfortable topic and it's also indecent and of sexual nature, but that is where we're starting this video. We're going to move on to the graveyard incident. This is one of the bigger incidents, so there are other YouTube videos about it. You should check out Abacursed Cosplay's video on YouTube. It's linked in the description below. If you want more intense details, from right when the situation happened, this video is just me compiling basically everything that's happened, so it's not going to be fully in detail. Snow recorded a Danganronpa cosplay music video in a cemetery in January of 2019. The superintendent of the cemetery issued them a warning and told them to stay out of the cemetery or they will be arrested for violating city ordinances within the cemetery. And so basically, people were really upset because they filmed this video that was seen as disrespectful, and they took some pictures on the gravestones where they were sitting on them or swinging on them, which are also seen as disrespectful. This is one of the pictures. As you can see, Snow, who is Mikon in the picture, is sitting on the grave, and what is even more disrespectful is that it looks like, or people have assumed, that Snow is not wearing shorts or pants underneath it, so it would be Snow's bare ass on this gravestone. The following screenshots are from Stellar Nebula on Twitter, and they are from the email that was with the foreman of the cemetery regarding it, so you can pause to read that if you want to see it. The aftermath. After receiving the backlash for the cosplay music video, Snow's photographer posted some explanations on their Instagram story. The photographer was Explosion Murder on Instagram, and I'll read these off, but you can also pause it if you want to see. First off, the cemetery was a public cemetery attached to a large park. It was a public space and we're legally allowed to visit and photograph/film there as long as we don't get in the way of other visitors. We were very careful with where we shot. We stayed away from the sites that looked recently visited, flowers, pictures, etc., and any places that have visitors already out of respect. We chose a day and time we thought would disturb the least amount of people for this reason. We chose our filming and photo shoot sites carefully and made sure they were at least 100 years past. We verbally greeted and thanked everyone whose graves we visited to make sure the photo shoot was possible, and out of respect, we made sure not to stomp or kick or rub on any of the graves, even accidentally, to preserve the beauty of this masonry. We also made sure to walk carefully so as not to disturb the residents and really made a point to try and avoid walking intentionally on people's graves directly when not filming. We love, respect, and admire the aesthetic beauty of these gravestones and appreciate the people who made an effort to make their final resting places a thing of solemn beauty. There is a tangible artistry where gravestones are concerned, and we chose the location because we thought they did a good job, making sure to capture that beauty the best we could for the video. These people paid a lot of money for their graves to be so pretty, and I think it's more disrespectful to call it ugly and disgusting, frankly. We worked very hard to preserve these gravestones as best as we could so people could see them and appreciate them also in 100 years when they're dead and gone. 5. That video was bomb TBH, y'all just wanting to be mad. Snow also posted some Instagram stories during the time, which made people believe that they weren't as serious as it seemed in the apologies, with a picture of the one saying, "My future tombstone," and it's a chair. And then the one which was one of the Instagram polls where you can type things in, and it's a petition for when I die, a horde of Junko cosplayers and Kennies to party on my grave. Snow also posted a video on their Instagram story mocking those who were upset by filming their friend walking past their staircase and saying, oh my god, stop! No, stop pole dancing! Stop pole dancing! Oh my god, stop pole dancing! You swung around the corner! Ah! If you'd like to see that actual clip, please go to 10 minutes and 55 seconds of Abacur's cosplay YouTube video. The link is in the description. Why was this a problem? Most people had an issue with the disrespect that Snow showed while sitting and dancing on the graves. Lots of people also have a problem about how Snow defended themselves and never apologized to my knowledge for the situation. This was one of the situations that Snow talked about on the recent TikTok live. All of these videos that I have were screen recorded by a user on TikTok who's at Snowthesaltqueen 0. I didn't personally do it, so it's not like the full length of the clips, like they get cut off. But here is the clip from the graveyard situation.
You'd be like, hey, do you want to go hang out in a graveyard? And you'd be like, yeah, and you'd go and you'd smoke and you'd hang out in the graveyard. And like, I've had like, there's been raves at graveyards, but apparently it's like a whole thing. Like, you're not supposed to like touch the gravestones or like do any of that. And I never even like, I didn't even like have a, like I knew that you weren't supposed to step on a grave that's recent buried. Like if the grass hasn't grown yet, you're not supposed to step on it. And I knew that. But I didn't know there were so many goddamn rules about graveyards. Like, oh my god. I literally just thought that place was pretty. That's what I get for having no brain cells. You have no brain cells, and the internet hates you. Yeah, like, I still don't understand why it's wrong, but, like, I'm not gonna do it again, you know? Like, I think that as long as you're not, like, being, like, actively, like, attacking the gravestone or, like, doing things like taking pieces of it or, like, kicking it or stuff, that, like...
As you can see, Snow themselves says they don't grasp what was wrong and they didn't know why people were so upset about it, but they're not going to do it again. So that's the conclusion of that situation. Next up, we're going to talk about a more sensitive topic, which is rape threats. Snow received a lot of rape threats through Telenym after this incident and was also doxxed. It doesn't matter what they did, they don't deserve being doxxed or having rape threats. So there's a screenshot on the screen that shows some of the things that were said to them. Similarly, there's the rape accusation. Now, Snow has been involved in rape accusations. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter how much research I did, I could not find concrete material to include it as a point for or against, but I can't not include it because it did pop up quite a bit when looking up Snow. It was really hard to tell if Snow was the assaulter or the assaultant, but they were mentioned a lot, so I will put it here. Kittens. Snow found some kittens that were sick and asked their followers to give them $400 to help pay for their bills and take care of them. Allegedly, the kittens were not actually sick and Snow just wanted the money. This is the picture of the Instagram post where Snow puts their PayPal and asks them for the money. This is another situation that Snow talked about recently on their TikTok live, so I will put that here.
Black, my niggas all real. I ride in dick, there's some big tall hills, big fat checks. Big large bills, run out flip like 10 car wheels. Cold ass bitch, I give raw chills. 10 different looks to my looks. So
what do you guys think about the kittens? I swear to God, if you bring up the kittens right now, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit. I was in and out of the fucking animal hospital for like 2 fucking weeks with those cats, and you know, I did everything I could to save them, and I did manage to save one of them. So, you know what? I literally caught a parasite from them. Like, it was a contagious parasite to me, and I caught it because I was taking care of them so intensely. You can eat my fucking ass. I paid like $700 of my own money and only raised about $200 to like help. So much fucking money and effort and time, and my fucking roommate was in the hospital at the time. You have no right to go spreading that shit. I will end you, honey. Oh, especially the fact that the person that you're getting that information from, I know who they are, and I know what they've done, and if you knew the kind of things that that person has done, you would not be following them. I mean, I may be like problematic or whatever, but I didn't go around literally telling people to kill themselves. Like, kill yourself, you're ugly, blah blah blah. Like, on a fake account that got traced back to my man.
I don't really need a D anything. All of that bitch need a I got bands in the coop.
Call me problematic all day long, but when someone makes up lies like that,
I'll shoot. Shake a little ass. You get a little bag and take it to the store.
One of the biggest problems was not of the fact that they asked people for money, but was their attitude regarding the situation through the duration of time. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. The Junko Enoshiba wig, the $300 wigs. Here is the original posting that Snow made for this on Tumblr. As you can see, I sell these wigs, $300 for a wig the same size as mine, $175 for materials, $125 on labor. I can provide purchase proof. And it would be $200 for a slightly smaller wig. Yes, you can see it there. Let's get into the $300 Junko wig. If you would like more details from the actual person it happened to, you should watch Sardaria's YouTube video. They're the person who had the wig ordered to their house. So from my understanding, it was Stardaria's friend who wanted the wig and it was being shipped to Stardaria's house. So, a fan of Snow asked them how much the wig would be because they love their Junko wig. They were super excited at first, but things ended up being delayed. During the period of time when the wig was commissioned, Snow deleted/privated their account. So the actual cost of the wig was $300 with a breakdown I told you about before. And then the package was supposed to arrive in/around December. Unfortunately, all of Stardaria's packages were stolen from their porch before they could get to them. They know this as a fact because their dad sent them some Christmas presents and they never got it because they went out of town. They got back, it was all gone. So they thought that the Junko wig was stolen because it was supposed to be delivered in and around December when the other packages were stolen. They communicated with Snow, telling them what happened and how it was stolen, and Snow said that they could remake the wig for the price of 5 wigs, which is $175. Stardaria got the wig before Snow said that it had been shipped out. This allegedly means that Snow never shipped or shipped the first wig late, so it never got stolen with the rest of the packages. Because Snow never sent them a message saying, hey, it's been shipped, but said they were going to the second time. So that would allegedly mean that Snow never remade the wig and sent it to them, but sent them the first wig they made and still charged them for the 2 wigs, so it's around $500. I think the actual amount is like $475. And this is what they received. If you want to see the actual unboxing, you should watch the YouTube video. It's linked below. They received the short wig plus 6 tangled ponytail clips and 3 tangled ponytail clips without the clips. The wig parts were sent in a plastic grocery bag, and the wig was not fully constructed. There was no note on how to construct it either. So it's not in the Kroger bag it was sent in, but it was in this box, essentially just in a Kroger bag like that. This is the base wig they got. they got the clips like that, and then they got a bunch of the clips without the clips, which is kind of confusing if you don't know what the intention was for those clips, because it was not fully like put together in the box, and there was no note on what to do with them. So the friends that I have that do wig commissions or wig styling typically send out their wigs like this. So if you can see, these pictures are from wigs101.com, but you'd send the wig on an actual wig head itself, like fully put together with a net to like protect it, and you'd stuff and pat around it so that the wig stays in as like close to the condition as it was when they just styled it when you get it. It's very different from just in a bag in a box. Snow's response. Snow posted a series of TikToks showing how to put together the wig, explaining that each wig clip has multiple sewn into it. They also showed where they purchased the wigs to make it. I will include the TikToks here.
Hi guys, I've noticed a lot of discussion on my Junko wig recently, and a lot of just really incorrect information. So let me walk you through my Junko wig real fast so that it clears everything up. So this is the listing that I buy part of the wig from. I would suggest buying at least 4 of this style here. And this is a secondary style. Buy like about 2 of these. So if you buy like 3 or 4 of one and then like 2 of the other, they are different colors, slightly different shades, but that's how I get that darker on the bottom, lighter on top look. So you are going to take your clips and you are going to strip them off of these little things, and you're going to add multiple clips on each clip, like multiple sets of hair on each clip. If you look through here, there is a very distinct line. You can see the little ties in the middle where this is 2 wigs, and some of them have 3, some of them have more than that. That's how you get the volume. And don't stick your clips on your clips. That's gonna fall off. Stick your clips and stack them up your head. Hi guys, and just for those of you who never like to believe anything that comes out of my mouth, let me show you this real fast. This is 1 clip. You can tell. This is 1 singular clip. This is 1. And this is 2 clips on a singular clip. They are different sizes. This is way bigger and it'll give you a lot more volume, way more than just 2 of these stacking on each other, and you'll have more room to stack. Now this, big boys, from my old wig, this is 4. This is 4 of those little clips on one. But it doesn't take up the space, and you can just clip 1 on, then clip another one on, and then another one on, and build it up. Your whole goal is to make the hair go up, and the more individual clips that you can stack on one of these little grabby things, the more volume your hair will have. Like, I don't know how people look at this versus this and go, this is 1 clip. No, it's not. This has a single clip, but this is more than 1 clip of hair. And just for those of you, I don't want to actually have to do it because it's a real pain in the ass and it takes forever to stack them correctly and make them look right. But if you open it up, you see this thing right here? This little thing? Just untie this, and this will just come right off. It'll just come right off the clip. You just have to untie this. I don't want to actually have to do it because it's...
Look me in the face and tell me that this is only 3 clips from Amazon. Look me in the face and tell me that's only 3 clips from Amazon. The last 2 drama things that I'm going to address on this is the graveyard and the kittens. As for the graveyard, I never intended it to be offensive content. It never even crossed my mind. And that doesn't make it any better, and I understand that. There was lots of people's feelings who were hurt, and I am very, very sorry. And I don't mean it like, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, because some people like to take it when I say that. I mean legitimately, I never intended for anyone to be hurt by that. I really never thought that anyone would even care. And when I found out that people did, I was taken aback by it because I really didn't understand. And I understand that now, and I'll never use graves like that again. But I am sorry for like crossing the line between just regular content and something that is offensive. And as for the kittens, it's fucking bullshit. I've proven it's not true. I've posted the vet bills. I've posted my bank statements proving that I paid hundreds and hundreds of dollars for those kittens. And their deaths destroyed me. Sal is still alive. He was actually one of them, and he's my sweet baby.
During the recent TikTok live, Snow said that they offered a refund if Starberry would send back the wig, but Starberry declined. Here is that clip.
that I'm very honest with my commissions. I tell you exactly what you're going to be getting, and I tell you that, you know, I think that I tangle a lot of my wigs on purpose. And I will tell people that, and I will say, hey, you know, in the commission, I'm going to tease it and like, make it look a certain way, especially for Mekon. Her hair's messy. And people will be like, yes, okay. And then I will send them the wig, and they'll be like, it's tangled. Refund. And I'll go, then send me the wig back. And they're like, no, you should just refund me. That fucking Junko wig, I offered her a refund. I asked her if she wanted one. She said no. She said she didn't want a refund, that she would keep the wig. Because she wanted me to give her a refund without sending me the wig back. I was like, I'll literally pay for shipping, just send me the wig back. That's like $200 worth of wig. You only paid me $100 to style it. But no, she wouldn't give it back to me. So she's like, no, I'm gonna keep it. And I was like, okay, well then you keep it then. No, she wouldn't give it back to me. So she's like, no, I'm gonna keep it. And I was like, okay, well then you keep it then. Then you keep it then, and don't complain about it, because I offered you a fucking refund. Bitches do nothing but complain, I swear. I mean, I have issues doing commissions, because, like, I want to, because I like doing commissions, but at the same time, people get really, like, about them. So you just have to see, like, what if you're interested in a Mekon commission, that would be really easy. I do two kinds. I do them from Amazon and I do them from Arta with different prices for each, because the bases are different prices. I'd have to look up what the bases are to remember, but I usually charge like $50 for styling, especially when it's something like Mekon and I've got to like put it on a wig head and tease it up and cut it and do all this shit.
Because my Instagram's weak as fuck.
I'm just being real. My shit, look.
She wouldn't give it back. Better off not like paying someone for your Mekon wig. You should get an Arta wig, a big nice Arta wig, and then you just fist it with your hands. You do this, after you cut it particularly, and bitch, it looks good. You just gotta fist it correctly and like jerk on it and throw it on the floor a little bit, let it roll around. Don't actually do that. You'll get all kinds of shit at your wig. Do not actually do that. Funny enough, my Junko wig now is actually more expensive than $300. Like literally the physical clips, the amount of hair in it physically is more than $300. And I think about that sometimes.
I get those goosebumps every time.
The hate Snow receives. Regardless of their actions, I believe that some of the hate that Snow receives is crossing the line. I feel like creators shouldn't be receiving any hate, if I'm being honest. But it's gonna happen regardless, but some of it is very extreme. Snow is constantly being misgendered when people talk about them, to the point where I've seen threads saying that Snow is only pretending to be non-binary for attention. It doesn't matter if you like them or not, you should still treat them how you would want to be treated. How would you feel as someone around misgendering you? You know, it's that sort of like basic human decency thing. Snow's also been doxxed, which is a big violation of their privacy. It's not technically illegal, but it's still immoral. And it can make them feel very unsafe, and it's really just not okay. And then, as mentioned before, rape threats are also a common thing that Snow faces. At some point, you have to realize that Snow is also human, and extreme forms of hate like this can be detrimental to their mental health. In conclusion, there are two sides to every story, so it can be hard to pick a side. I hope this video helped to explain some of what Snow has done and the backlash they've received for these things. If I'm missing any part to any story, please let me know. And I'd like to reiterate once again, please do not harass Snow or anybody else mentioned in this video. I really just made this so that you guys could learn about what was going on. If you would like to view any of these slides, I'll put this whole presentation link in my description below, along with all the websites where I got my information from. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. This is a new format for my The Truth About series, and I actually really like this format because I have something to show for it, so you can just read it, and you can listen to it if you want to. If you do want to see more of my content, please feel free to subscribe and turn on the notification bell down below. If you're interested in more commentary, stuff that is not about the cosplay community, please check out my second channel, Sehi. It is also linked below. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for everything, and have a great day. Bye!